Spirit of God.
Any volunteer to light the candle? Anyone else? Thank you. The last candle. Okay, not lighting.
Oh, yeah, because of that.
Please sit down. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's do our chanting before our meditation. Please turn to page 5 of our chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo Tasse Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhasse. Namo Tasse Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhasse. Namo Tasse Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhasse. The three refuges. Buddhang Saranang
gacchami dhammang saranang gacchami sanghang saranang gacchami dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. The next page, 5 precepts. Panatipata vemani sikkhapadang samadhiyami adinādāna vemani sikkhapadang samadhiyami kāmesu micchācārā vemani sikkhapadang samadhiyami musāvādā vemani sikkhapadang samadhiyami surāmere maññe pamādantthāna vemani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. On the opposite page, let's read the alphabetical vowels. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I want to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I want to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I want to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I want to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I want to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti pido bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijñācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati sattva deva manusānaṁ buddho bhagavati. Homage to the Dhamma. ස්වාක්ඛාතු භගවතා ධම්මෝ සම්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඊපස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතම්බෝ විඤ්ඤුහිති. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samiji patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani Atme purisa pungela Isha bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuniyo Pamiyo Muktiyo Anjayaniyo Anuntaram Punyam Kirtam Lokasari. Offering of light. Ganesaram pedintene dipene tamedang sina tiyoga dipang sambuddhang pujayami tamunudang. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhara yuttene dupena sugandhina pujaniyam tam puja bhajane muttamam. Offering of flowers. Vande gandhe gunupetang sumasandeting pujayami munindasse siripade saruruhi pujemi gundang sumine punyene mitine labhante aniyang parikampitam kampang upadaye patigan hatu of drinks. Adivase no bhanti gilane paccayang imang anukampang upadaye patikan hatu utteme. Worship of shrines. Vandami jetiyang sambang sampethani supatititang saririka dhatu mahabhuting buddha rupang sakalang sada Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Ikjeva matjante namaste miyang namaste manu rate natte ang yang punya sandang Vipulang alansang tansanu bharine hatante Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made other. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made other. If one speaks or acts with the pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the linking in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from thinking is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Dear spiritual friends, we welcome you all for our Wednesday regular meditation. So today, as usual, you decided to come to this center, to this calm environment, to do our meditation for the spiritual development of our life, to feel the peace and the calmness within ourselves. So before we start our meditation, first we can rejoice ourselves The decision that you have taken by yourself to come to this place and to sit for a meditation. So deeply appreciate yourself, the decision that you have taken. Appreciate yourself and appreciating deeply. Let's make a determination before the meditation. We can make a determination that I will engage in a committed practice. I make use of this wholesome guidance, this wholesome gathering, this wholesome space. I'll engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, you can listen to the bell, and after the bell, we can do our regular chanting Namo Buddhaya. The bell, sound of the bell, and the chanting help us to settle our mind and to come to this present moment until the very end of the sounds. Be with the sounds. Namo Buddhaya. Dear spiritual friends, now all of us are ready to practice meditation. We dedicate this time to observe ourselves. It's a wonderful opportunity in our life. All the time, we are doing many things in our life. But this time, these few minutes, we are spending to observe ourselves, sitting silently in this calm environment. Now we are going to observe our mind and relax our mind and feel the peace within ourselves. After this soothing chanting, now we have settled our mind. Now let's adjust our body to a comfortable posture for meditation. You can keep your body upright and you can keep your both palms together on your lap, right palm on the left palm, and chin goes somewhat parallel to the floor. Keep your both eyes closed gently. This is the meditative posture. Try your best to maintain this motionless posture meanwhile the meditation. If you want to change your posture, you can do it, but slowly and mindfully. Now you can feel your body. Before you bring your awareness to observe your mind, just feel your body, your present body, in this present moment. Feel your feet, how they are touching the floor. Feel that touching sensation. Feel your toes all the way. Come to the top of your head. Feel the lower legs, knees, upper legs, the muscles of the legs. You can feel how your body meets the cushion or the chair that you are sitting on. How the muscles are pressed when you are sitting. Feel your back muscles, belly muscles, chest muscles, around the neck area, both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Feel your facial muscles, forehead, and the top of your head. When you are doing and feeling like a scan, you can focus to any particular area of your body. If you have any specific feeling somewhere else in your body, focus your mind to that particular area and try to drop down all the pains and aches or any kind of feeling and relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. In order for relaxation, you can take a deep breath and slowly breathe out, keeping your body upright. Slowly breathe out and feel the relaxation. Now you are with your body in this present moment. right here. Feel your whole body and relax your body. Relax your body. Relax your body. You can feel the clothes that you are wearing, how they are touching your body. Feel all these sensations in your body and relax, relax, relax. Now you can slowly observe your mind. Now your body held well, it's firmly grounded and adjusted. Now come to your mind. Now you are thinking various types of thoughts are in your mind right now. Just observe them. Thoughts are arising one after the other very quickly. They are appearing and disappearing. Understand the nature of the process of the thoughts. The only person in the world that who can read your mind is yourself. You are the responsible person. Only you can see the whole process of the thoughts in your mind. What I am thinking right now, what the thoughts are in my mind. Observe all these thoughts carefully, not to cultivate or not to follow any thought, just observe them. Without mindfulness, if you are going to observe those thoughts, probably you can develop those thoughts and go out of the meditation. Now, what you are doing is only observe your mind. As a person who is observing your thoughts being outside, now you are looking at your mind. It is interesting to see our own thoughts. Some thoughts are positive, some thoughts are negative, some thoughts are neutral. Some thoughts are related to past memories. Some thoughts are related to future. Some thoughts are related to the present moment, what you are feeling and experiencing now. You can distinguish these thoughts. And also, you can take a moment to examine these thoughts randomly. Take one thought out of all these thoughts and you can analyze why I have this thought right now. Does this thought is useful for me, whether it is past or future or present? Maybe future plans, what I have to do, what I have done. Based on these experiences, our thoughts are occurring in your mind. As a meditation practitioner, you are strong enough to take care of your thoughts, to protect your mind, and bring your awareness to whatever thoughts that you wish. You can manage your thoughts. You can generate whatever thought that you need, you wish to generate in your mind. This auspicious environment, this space, help us for that. Our body is ready, the environment is ready. Now let's start our meditation. Let's generate wholesome thoughts in our minds. Loving kindness, such a beautiful thought that we can generate in our minds. Loving kindness. Even the word makes us happy. Even the word loving kindness brings a gentle smile to our face. Loving kindness. This is boundless loving kindness. It's called universal friendliness. Let's do loving kindness for ourselves first. You, for yourself. Let's generate loving kindness thoughts. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. 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 May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healed. Be healed. Be healed. May I have happy mind. May I have happy mind. May I have happy mind. Now you can radiate loving kindness throughout your body. Do your loving kindness to your body. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. This body needs your loving kindness. You can appreciate the support of each and every parts, all the internal functions and the systems in your body. Even right now, they are functioning for you. Appreciate that great support and radiate loving kindness. Feel the skin of your body, the skin, the largest organ of your body. Radiate loving kindness. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin. Now you can radiate your loving kindness to the muscles of the body. May the muscles of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the bones, large bones, tiny bones in my body, be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. The systems inside the body, they are functioning even right now to maintain our healthy body. Deeply feeling grateful and appreciating the support. Radiate loving kindness into the all systems and the functions in the body. Feel the respiratory system in your body. Respiratory system, the vital function in the body. and radiate loving kindness. May the respiratory system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. The cardiovascular system. May the cardiovascular system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the digesting system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the genitourinary system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the nerve systems, the central nerve system, the peripheral nerve system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May the immune system in my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May my body be healed, be healed, be healed. May I have a healthy body. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Now you are full of loving kindness. Now you can expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. Your mind is peaceful, it's calm, full of loving kindness. Without boundaries, you can expand more and more. The same genuine wish that you did for you, for all other beings. To your family members, relatives, friends, to the neighbors, to the co-workers, to the friends who are meditating with us right now. Let's do the same loving kindness wishes. May all of them, my family members, relatives, friends, neighbors, be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. May all of them be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Now you are expanding the same loving kindness wishes, the genuine loving kindness, without boundaries, to all beings, to all human beings, and to all other beings. All beings living in this neighborhood, be well, be happy, be peaceful. In neighboring neighborhoods, in the city, in the neighboring cities, in this state, in this whole country, in this world, in this universe, your boundless loving kindness is expanding more and more. Expand your loving kindness to every directions, to the beings who are living in every directions, in the direction of your front, in the direction of your back, the direction of your left and right, and above and below. May all beings be well, be happy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. May all beings be safe, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Now observe your present mind. How the mind become calm and peaceful now. Enjoy the peace within yourself, the calmness in your mind, with full of loving kindness. With this calm and peaceful mind, now let's spend a few minutes to observe our. You can feel the air going in and coming out, and also feel the changes happening in your body when you are doing this whole breathing process. Be with your breath and start breathing meditation. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Take a long, deep breath slowly. Hold it as much as you can and slowly breathe out. Feel the relaxation of your body and come to your natural breath. And start breathing meditation. Be with your breath. Mindful breathe in and mindful breathe out. If your mind jumps to another thought, bring your mind to your breathing process. In these last few minutes, make a full effort to be with your breath. Mindfully breathe in and mindfully breathe out. Dukkam pattāca nidukkha bhayam pattāca nibbhaya sukam pattāca nisukha Hontu sabbepi panino May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. And let's take a moment to be grateful to this opportunity to have this wonderful meditation in our life. And also, let's be grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers in the past who passed this teaching, this practice, these techniques to generation, which we could have practiced today. And also, you can appreciate the instructions and the guidance that you received for your meditation. Let's be grateful to anyone else help us today to do this meditation comfortably, here or at your home. Feel grateful to them. And also, let's appreciate the support we received from these non-living things. The chair, the cushion that we sat on, this bell, the device help you to connect to this meditation. Feel grateful, deeply appreciating the support that we received for our meditation. Let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Now it is discussion time. So maybe Bhante Pema will join us from Philadelphia. So let's invite Bhante Pema, right? Bhante, can you hear us?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay.
Yes, Bhante. I may have to. I think I need to off my YouTube.
Yeah. We hear clearly.
Okay, Bhante, can you speak now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Bhante.
Okay, yes. Okay, nice to see you all. Nice to see you. I was watching even the YouTube, and so today I'm glad that many of you joined this meditation today. I think Bhante Purna is also still resting after his booster. So for our discussion today, I thought that we will focus on parables used by the Buddha. When you read the Buddha's discourses, and he always uses different similes and particularly parables, kind of small stories to elaborate different important points of his teachings. So I thought that maybe we can focus on one parable each Wednesday, and then learn this parable, learn this short story, and then try to understand this message and see how much it can be applied Kamala City, they are quite aware of this parable.
But we couldn't hear you. The connection is unstable. It's ours.
Mhm.
I think now it's okay.
Okay, and maybe
We just heard only the name of Bante Kamarasiri, but we missed the other part.
okay, yeah, both of you are aware of this, parable thing.
So you have mentioned even
Sometimes, even our devotees might have, our friends might have heard this before too. But let's see, this is found in a discourse in the Middle Land discourse of that collection, Majjhima Nikaya. And he actually, Buddha was giving a teaching to monks about patience and about maintaining an undisturbed mind. Even when you hear certain criticism and sometimes insults, which is really difficult. But it is possible. It's possible that we can gradually train our mind. We may not go there at first, but we can gradually develop this ability to stay undisturbed, even when you hear disagreeable words, even we hear maybe unfair criticism, and even when we hear insults. We know that that particular reason that we get hurt by words. The main reason that we get hurt by words is not necessarily the kind of harsh tone of it, but actually kind of meaning that we give to those words, and also how we connect those sayings to our own ego, and it is the ego that is hurt in a speech. When we hear a word, and not really, there's no physical hurting other than maybe sometimes harsh, sound waves, hitting our eardrums, and most of the time we get hurt because it hurt our pride, it hurt our ego. So it is possible. It's possible that we work out of this, because it is not possible for us to kind of live in a kind of world that is free from insults, that is free from disagreeable words, that is free from criticism. It's not possible. Even if it was not possible for the Buddha to live in such a world, we cannot create a kind of a bubble around us to protect us from those things. But we need to develop this skill. But it's possible, not at once, but gradually possible. And talking about this bubble, this story is about this kind of bubble that a person can create. And when Buddha was talking about this, ability that we can develop, and he suddenly brought this interesting simile, not simile as the parable. And he was actually referring, looks like he was referring to an actual incident happened in the city called Savatthi. And Buddha said that monks, at one time in this city called Savatthi, there was a famous lady called Vedahika. But the Kamala said, have you heard about this story about Vedahika?
Yes, sir, I have heard.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, and Buddha said that there was this famous lady called Vedahika, and she was known for her patience. Many people praised her. She's mild-tempered. She's kind. She was patient. She was calm. But she was also a wealthy lady, and she had her assistants too, like servants and assistants. And there was one very loyal assistant to her, and her name was Kali. Of course, Kali is a famous name, in many parts of India. So her name was Kali, and she was very loyal servant and taking care of everything of this, lady Vedahika. And she looked after many things. She made sure that everything is, prepared for her and smooth for her. And one day, this decided to make a test. Because she knew that, her lady was well known in the area to be a mild-tempered, nice, kind, and calm lady. And she decided, I don't know why, she decided, I want to test, is her calmness, is her mild-tempered nature, is this coming from her within herself, or is she calm, nice and mild-tempered because her environment is all smooth and nice? So she decided to test her. So what she did, one day, she decided to sleep longer than she used to sleep. So she did not wake up in the morning. She slept until the late morning. And when Vedika got up and she realized that things have not been prepared as before. Many things are unfinished and many things are not prepared. So her breakfast was not ready, and her makeup set was not ready, and many things were out of the place. And then and she was really upset and unsettled, and she started to call Kali, her sister. And after an hour later, Kali appeared in front of Vedika, and Vedika asked, "What happened to you? What happened to you? You were not near me. Many things have not done. Why did you sleep so late?" And Kali answers was annoying. Kali answered that, "Oh, nothing. I just thought to sleep a little longer. There's nothing." And she got really irritated. Lady Vedika got really irritated, and she started to blame. And you are wicked servant. This is not how a servant should behave. And she started blaming and it's cold. And if you don't do your duties next time, I will teach you a lesson. And then she started blame and scold, and the Kali Kali came to realize that anger actually exists in her, and her patience is not actually that is something that is coming from within her, and her patience and calm and mild-tempered nature is a result of the outer environment. And so this assistant is making this test. And she decided, okay, I want to test her more. Unfortunately, I want to test her more. Because this poor lady Vedika now actually being tested by her own servant. This is an unfortunate situation, right? And what do you think, if your colleagues, if your family members, if your neighbor, decided to make a test on her, we are a vulnerable person, right? Suddenly we become a vulnerable person. Suddenly we become a person that is, under the mercy of other people, right? So this is interesting, thing to, think about, can other people test? And other people really can test us. If other people want to test us, they can do it. If you don't have some kind of inner training and inner, something that, inner strength, we will be tested by many others. And I do know that, and particularly our family members, they know exactly which button to push. And, so you are under the mercy of them, and, they can keep testing you. They can keep pushing buttons on you. And, we will be really in a vulnerable situation if we haven't done, very important training within us. So this is the same thing happened with this Vedika. This, Kali, and she decided I want to test her more. So the next day also, she even slept longer than she slept yesterday. And of course, Lady Vedika was really angered and looking for her, and as soon as she saw her, asked, "What happened to you? And today also you are too late." And her answer was, "Oh, nothing. I just decided to sleep longer." It irritated her more, and this time actually she was so furious, and even using all the harsh words, calling all the bad names, and she said that you better, you know, you better wake up early tomorrow, and you better, perform your duty, otherwise, you will learn a bitter lesson from me. And as when the Kali, the servant, was watching her facial expressions of furiousness, everything, and she decided, oh, she is not calm at all, and she is not mild tempered at all. She's having all this anger and furiousness, everything. And I want to test, what is the extent of her furious nature? What is the extent of her real anger? So decided to test her more on the third day too. And based on this, servant's action, the nature, the mental nature, the everything of this, Vedahika is changing. Her day is ruined by this servant. And she started, started arguments with other people, and because in the early morning, nothing was smooth. So she started, carry that anger, carry that, negativity. What is the extent of, anger and curiosity? And of course, as usual, the lady Vedika was so upset, so angry, and she was so angry. And as soon as she saw, what are you doing? She's giving a very irritating answer. She said, I just slept. I was doing, the skin broke open and she was bleeding. And now the Kali realized the nature of her nature of the monster. And she actually wanted others also to know her actual nature. With a bleeding head, the blood is flowing through her face and everything. Instead of taking care of the wound, what Kali did, this son, I think she's a little crazy too. And she decided to go around and tell everyone. And she went around her own house and went to the kitchen, went to other areas and said, look what our calm lady did to me. Look what our mild, tempered lady did to me. And look at she said the handiwork of our calm, quiet, serene lady. And she even went outside and went to the neighbors. They went to her friends with her bleeding face and body and displayed to everyone. This is what your kind and calm lady did to me just because I was late to wake up. And after that, of course, everybody got to know actual nature of this calm and quiet lady is not really the patient, and she was actually patient because her circumstances were smooth. And then, of course, Buddha and he stopped the story at that point and turned to monks and said that, venerable monks, if you are patient, just because your needs are taken care of by the devotees, and if your food, if your clothes and everything was provided, and if your environment is smooth, if you are patient because of that, I don't consider it to be a real patience. But actually, the Buddha stopped the story right there, But I'm more interested to know what happened after that. But unfortunately, there's no record. What could have happened to this servant? Because this servant revealed the actual nature of this, maybe Vedahika going around, neighborhood and everywhere. And I don't know what happened to her. I'm really curious, to know what happened to her. What happened to her test. But we have no information about that. And of course, Buddha, what the point that Buddha really wanted to emphasize to monks is that actually our patience and our kindness actually have to be something developed within ourselves. We can be very quiet, calm, and patient person when everything is smooth around us. But according to Buddha, that is not the real patience. And the Buddha said that particularly when you hear, and Buddha Buddha focus more on the words, how we can be patient. When we are confronted with bad words, negative words and difficult words. And there Buddha said that there are certain 5 types of speech that you will encounter in your life. Buddha said that there are pleasant speech, unpleasant speech. There are truthful speech. There are untruthful speech. And let me say what else Buddha said. And there will be speech coming out from the goodwill of the person, and sometimes there will be speech coming out from the inner head of the other person. There will be a useful or beneficial speech. There will be unbeneficial or useless speech. There will be affectionate talk from others. There will be harsh speech from others. And there will be timely speech from others. And there will be untimely speech from others. And so these are the important characteristic of any speech. In a different discourse, Buddha said that when you speak, make sure that your speech is truthful, your speech is beneficial, your speech is pleasant, your speech is coming from a goodwill, and your speech has to be timely. No matter how good, how truthful, how affectionate, if we are saying that in untimely, on the wrong times, again, can create problems. So Buddha asks us to watch our own speech, focusing on these 5 aspects on a different discourse. But here, Buddha said that people may talk to you timely and untimely. People may talk to you affectionately, maybe not affectionately. You can hear this harsh speech, you can hear pleasant speech. You can hear things on appropriate time, you can hear things on an inappropriate time. So Buddha said that as a practitioner, we should train our mind to withstand all types of speeches. And we need to develop our own inner strength. And first Buddha said that you need to train yourself that I'm not going to be affected by these sound vibrations. I'm not going to be affected by the speech, this small speech coming from this person. I'm going to maintain my sanity. And Buddha said that even actually, I will maintain this calmness, I will maintain this undisturbed nature within me, and even I will think about the well-being of this person who is speaking to me like this, I will not accelerate that speech, and I will not say an evil word in response to this. So in this way, making sure that I train myself not to destroy my own peace because of this speech, and I'm trying to think of the well-being of the person who was saying these things. Maybe he's deluded, he's out of control. So I will think about the well-being of that person, and I will not say any evil words in response to this. And Buddha said, you monks should train like this. Of course, this is really a tall order, but this is something that people have done. This is something that meditators have done, and particularly I think training ourselves to observe our own fluctuation happening in the mind, and then maybe delaying our response, and then first taking care of our own mind rather than try to respond, try to react to others. But this is not to say that we should be simply be, should be subject, all the insults happening around us. We should respond, we should take good actions with regard to that. But most of the time, our actions are not thoughtful, not informed actions. We are simply reacting. So the Buddha's advice is actually like, train your mind, to like watch your own fluctuation first, and you try to settle that first, and then we can, start to speak with conscious awareness. And then actually, even Buddha then give a similar way also actually. Just like, if someone, say that I will destroy the earth, if someone come with a few instruments, few tools, and say that I'm going to destroy the earth, and the earth will be afraid of that. Of course, we know that, one single person cannot really destroy the earth, with using few tools. Buddha's advice is actually, we can make our mind so vast. Actually, what we are doing really in our loving kindness meditation is to make our mind that vast and that expansive, that we will like a single word of one person, it will not be able to like destroy his mind. Of course, it will take us so many years of practice to come to that level, to be like the earth, and even Buddha said, be like the water, be like the fire, be like the air. But at least actually, for our own sake, we can start to, observe their own fluctuation, and develop this inner ability to watch our own fluctuation and not to react unconsciously or impulsively, but take a moment and consciously react. So hopefully, when you do that gradually, people have less chance to test us. Just like otherwise, just like this poor lady Vedahika been tested by her own servant many times, and we are also vulnerable to be tested by so many others around us. But if you are slowly, gradually developing this ability to watch our own fluctuation and take a moment to settle it first before we react, I think we will be able to develop stronger mind that that is not easily be disturbed by simple words or insults and disagreeable words by others. So remember, this Vedahika, whenever you get some abusive words from others.
Yes, but I think as well as the testing, sometimes it's somewhat a challenge to utilize in our day-to-day life the experiences that we are taken from meditation. Something like now I believe that Vedahika, that lady did not practice any kind of meditation. I don't know. So anyway, but we are practicing meditation. But I am always actually what I learned from practicing meditation, and also what I am emphasizing in meditation, doing this kind of meditation. So this environment, this circumstances is okay for us. So here we are not talking, at least, right? Not any kind of word. It is silent environment, calm environment. So here we are okay. So this is a training. What we are doing is training here. So outside this center, when we go outside of this training, that is the place that we have to. Yes, Bante, what do you think, right? So that is the place. So we face challenges, right? Here we are doing loving kindness meditation. Actually, we cannot know. So I know my mind, but you know your own mind. No one can see other minds who are doing this meditation in good manner or correctly, or no one can see, no one can understand other than you. So, but the thing is, in our practical life, in our day-to-day life, how we can apply. So that is the challenge we have. Like I think in Vedika also, she had the nice circumstance, a nice environment when the Kali, that servant, was okay. She was good until he was testing. So we are vulnerable all the time to testing and also for big challenges in our life.
Yes, but we all need the training and the application.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, if for whether he can withstand that kind of testing, she had to have a great training, you know, like, you know, what we do here. And because she didn't have training and she didn't know what to apply, you know, but we also need to remember that, you know, once we get a training, and we also need to, like, you know, find a way to apply it, you know. So of course training happens in a very conducive environment, right? You know, so when you learn how to drive, you know, we don't learn to drive in the roads, right? So we go to, you know, maybe learning center, you know, we go to a park, you know, there are not many challenges. So we learn, you know, in a very conducive, very protected environment. So learning should happen, or training should happen in a protected environment. But then we should be able to go to the roads and then use whatever we learn in that protected environment in actual, you know, difficulties, just like, you know, we are driving on the road. So I think we need both, right? We need training and we need application.
Yes. And also, Bhante, you explained us the six kind of message which was taught by Buddha.
Yeah, six kind of speeches.
Yes. If we deeply analyze, there is no any other words beyond that six kind of category. If someone says a word, definitely it is categorized to these six kind. There is no any other words which is come from others beyond that six categories. We can analyze.
I think that's a good observation, Mante. Yes, you know, these six categories, which actually 12 categories, there are pairs, you know. So all the speeches that we will hear from others have to belong to one of these categories. Yes, Bhante, that is true. Yeah. So I think it's important that, you know, we remember that, and then be okay with, you know, any types of these categories. Yes. Anyone would like to share, you know, whether how you been tested before? I used to have a colleague monk when I was you know, training. I mean, when I was, you know, a younger monk, you know, I had a colleague monk, and he's always testing me. And you know, it was so hard, so difficult to. Sometimes he's a friend, sometimes he's, you know, is kind of testing me. So it was so difficult for me to, like, you know, to handle him. But I think at the end of the day, I think he kind of helped me to grow myself. So now I'm thankful that, you know, he used all kind of, you know, bad words, like, you know, try to say that I'm getting angry. Sometimes I did get angry, and I, you know, quarrel with him. But when I realized that he's actually, you know, testing me, and I, you know, determined to, like, train myself, and so he kind of helped me.
Bhante, it strikes me that the categories will be different for everybody. How we hear things and how we interpret them depend on so many things inside of us that I might interpret something in a different category than you would. And that can be fundamentally part of what's going wrong, that we have to not respond to that.
Exactly. I think a good point, Kira. You know, maybe, you know, at one level we can have objective, you know, categories, like, you know, there are harsh speech, there are pleasant speech, there are beneficial speech, there are unbeneficial speech, you know, but again, as you say, I think sometimes it is the listener, you know, how listener receive these words, right? So there's also a role played by the listener, you know, to put these, you know, whatever they hear into different categories. Yeah, sometimes, you know, maybe you are, you know, in the speaker is intended to say a beneficial thing. Maybe listener may interpret as unbeneficial. But I think point here is that, you know, whether they are objective categories or subjective categories, The point here is actually be aware of these categories and then maintain your sanity, patience in all these categories. Even they are, like pleasant words, don't be too much, too much drawn to it, too much, what you say, be fooled by it. And it will be interesting, discussion, how exactly we can categorize words. Can we have objective category or are they always subjective?
Okay, but let's go to the next part of the program now.
Yes, Bhante, yes. Hopefully, we will remember this Vittorio Vedahika next time whenever we are being tested. don't fall into their traps. Okay, that's the lesson here. Yes, Bhante, let us move to the other part.
Thank you, Bhante. So now it is time to transfer the merits to departed relatives. You can turn to page 14. Let's transfer these merits that we acquired with this practice, meditation, and the discussion to our departed relatives. May our departed relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Transference of merits to all the sentient beings, all the beings, whoever accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavata chayam hehi sambetam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabbe sampatti sindhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabbe sampatti sindhya. Sabbe satta anumodantu sabbe sampatti sindhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of the great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now it is our blessing service. Now we are going to chant Karaniya Metta Sutta, the discourse on loving kindness, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. So we wish that you receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, and receive good health and healing. And also here today we want to wish and bless our beloved friends Nancy's mom. She is not feeling well, Carol and Teague, and also our beloved friend Ron's brother Jim Fortret. So we wish them, we wish both of them also good health and also best treatment and speed recovery. And also you can share this blessing with your family members, relatives, and friends, and also anyone sick, recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May you all receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhasse. Karaniya manta kusalena antang santang padang abhisamicce sakko ujuce sujuce suaco chanse mutuaneti mani santunse koce subharoce appakincoce sallavukavunti Santindriyo ca nipako ca appagambo pulesu ananugindho naca kundang samacare kinci ene vinyu pare upavadeyung sukino vake minontu Santa bhavantu sukitanta eke cipana bhutanti tasavata vrava anavasesa digava ye mahantava majjima rasansakanukatula Dinthava eva ardinthaye ca dure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhave siva sabbe santa bhavantu sukhitanta naparo paran Nati manyete katha chinang kanchi vyarosana patika sanyānānya manyasya dukkha micceye mata yathani yang puntang ayusa Putte manurakki vanti sabbe bhutesu mane sangbhavaye aparimanang mittan ca sabbe lokasmin mane sangbhavaye aparimanang uddhang adoca tiriyanca Averang asapantam tithang charang nisinnu vasayanu ayavatasya vigatmindu etang sating Brahmametang viharang idhamahu dittinca anupagam silvadasyanena sampannu kamesu vinaya gedhang nahi jatu gambaseyang punareti Etena sanca vanjena suttite hotu sambhata etena sanca vanjena sambhe rogo vinasatu etena sanca vanjena hotu te jaya mangalam Sambhitiyo vivajjantu sambharogo vinasatu mate bhavantvam rayo sukhiti gayako bhavatu sambha mangalang rakkantu sabba devata Sambha buddhanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sambha mangalang rakkantu sambha devata sambha dhammanu sada sunti bhavantu te bhavatu sambha mangalang rakkantu sambha devata sambha sanghanubhavena Sada Sutti Bhavantu Te. Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds, just rejoice them. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have done kind deeds
I have done kind
to other
deeds
beings,
to other beings,
with my body, speech, or mind,
my body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the
here
Buddha,
before the Buddha,
I call to
I
mind
call to mind
those kind deeds
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
appreciate the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind
I
deeds,
rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind
I
deeds,
rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
My kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
My kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers.
May my kind deeds
My kind deeds
and merits that come from them
and merits that come from them
help me in freeing my heart.
help me to free my heart.
And recall to your mind whatever kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. Even a simple short moment. Recall those moments and rejoice. On this day
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
I have seen or heard
of the kind deeds done by others
kind deeds done by others,
with their body, speech, or mind,
their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to
I
mind
call to mind
those kind deeds
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise kind people,
and follow their example.
follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating the goodness of people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
The kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living
May my
beings.
kind deeds
May my kind deeds
which line?
foster families.
Last two.
Okay. May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
of other foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And thank you very much for the friends who joined through YouTube. And also thank you all. And wish you all good health.